Hi there, I'm Mongoose, and this is Mongoose Studios. Normally I live down here, streaming on YouTube and Twitch, writing code up there. But today, we have something a little special for you. This is a tutorial on how to do basic HTTP servers in Go. In this tutorial, we're going to cover writing a basic HTTP server in Go. We'll have some endpoints that'll respond to different things. We'll read and write JSON. And we'll also have a mock data provider that could take the place of like a database or another API that you call information from. Both of them will have pretty thorough testing, and we'll walk through each step along the way. We'll also have some code challenges. When they come up, I'll give you some instructions and a little bit of time to pause the video. Please do attempt to do these yourself on your own. You'll learn a lot more that way. Don't worry too much though if you're struggling to complete them. We'll walk through them together right afterwards, but please do try them yourself first. In this tutorial, I will be using Golang as my IDE, but you're not required to use that. You should be able to use any IDE that you're comfortable with. Use the tools that make you happy. I'll also be using Linux, but that's also optional. This should run on all platforms because Go runs on all platforms. Throughout this tutorial, we will not be using any AI features. If your IDE features an AI integration, I suggest turning it off for the duration of this tutorial so that you can learn without leaning on that. I'm going to use Insomnia for manual testing of the API endpoints that we write, but if you have another tool that you prefer, feel free to use that as well. If you do choose to use Insomnia and you get this screen on first launch, look at the very bottom here and click on Use the Local Scratchpad. I'm not a big fan of how they almost make it seem like you have to sign in or sign up to use the tool, but most of the tutorial was recorded before I got an update and saw this screen for the first time. Lastly, this tutorial has been built with Go 1.24. We use a couple of features that are a little bit more on the recent side, so as long as you're at 1.24 or above, this should still work. Go prioritizes backwards compatibility. Let's talk about the architecture of what we're going to be doing here in this tutorial. We will be doing our best to follow the guidance provided here in the official Go documentation. If you read through this, you essentially find out that they say, make it as simple as possible for what you're doing. And we're going to keep following that. Some of you may have seen this, the Golang Standards Project Layout Repository, that specifies a very particular layout of files and folders. This is not actually official. This is mentioned here. This is not an official standard defined by the core Go dev team. In fact, Russ Cox, who was the tech lead on the Go programming language up until recently, opened this issue in this project, saying this is not a standard Go project layout. We're going to keep our repository simple, and we'll let it grow naturally as is needed. And you can see here the final result. It will be very flat. With all that said, I think it's just about time to get started on this project. There should be a playlist linked for you, and you can start on the next video right now.